welcome to my channel. My name is Mimi. Um, if you don't know me, my name is Mimi, like I said, and in this channel, we cry, we scream, we exercise. All right, we exercise. All right, we exercise, we cleanse, we purify, we heal, and we go to God for everything. Okay, for literally everything. There isn't anything that we don't go to God for, and like all the way from groin size. Yes, and all the way to legacy and children. Well, I guess that's not all the way. I guess it's pretty. No, that is all the way. That is all the way. We're all the way, right? um, that's what we talk about on this channel. Okay, we talk about healing, and honestly, I should probably write this down. I'm like gonna have to go back on this and be like, this is my intro, right? Finally, I have an intro. This is something that I actually really, really wanted to get on this channel, was an intro. This was like my main thing on multiple channels, was to get an intro. I feel like I just haven't been doing that. Okay. But now we have it. Now it's here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So if you're trying to get a personal reading, you're just gonna have to wait until I do that one, because there's a whole different intro that I gotta do on that one. So we're just gonna get to it. Oh, and we cuss over here as well. Yes, we do. This is a safe space. I try not to cuss as much, but I am Russian. So, I mean, we're gonna have to delve deep into how to heal that one. Because, I mean, a lot of Russian words are really cuss words. Like it's really funny. But I'm waiting for my meal to come in. Usually I would save, but it's a defining moment in this season. So we're just going to do this reading while we wait. All right. See, my cat's having fun. She's playing. Let's go. So the Two of Cups is here. Okay, let me put that back in the deck. That's obviously personal. Like I mentioned, personal readings. All right. But this is general messages or general downloads or just messages from God through me, right? Or whatever it is else that, comes about, like vlogging. I also vlog on this channel. I'm going to do a lot more vlogs. I'm going to have like a separate album for that. So playlist for that, so that you guys can see the differences and stuff like that. Because I wasn't too sure if I was going to keep it all in one channel. But then I realized, if there are playlists on this channel, then I could just separate it all so that you guys can like come here for my vlogging or come here for my food and stuff like that. Because I have a different channel for food. And yeah, whatever you guys are here for. Okay. Cycle completing. So you guys are clearly here for breaking curses and stuff like that. So we're breaking curses today. We're completing cycles today. We're canceling out karmic cycles. We're completing them. We're closing them out. There's a lot of that going on right now. So good news all around. I saw like the good news card like 3 times today. So I was like, it's really hard to think about it because, like I mentioned earlier, it's like there's a reluctancy that we're fighting. So reluctancy is the energy that we are defeating today. Okay. Reluctancy is a double-edged sword, which means that this is like a real battle. This is a real battle, sword fight. It is a real sword fight here. We got reluctancy and versus what? What do we got? Reluctancy versus what? Holy Spirit. Who's fighting against? What are we fighting against? What are we fighting with? What is strengthening us in this season to fight reluctancy? Because it's a double-edged sword, right? Yeah. It has to do with okay, 8 of Cups in reverse is coming out, and it's like the energy, it's like I can't really explain it. Oh, it's ready. Oh my gosh. Jesus is my dasher. I'm not playing. I could show you. And the number is 5,554. Oh my gosh. So This will be his 5,555th delivery. Oh my goodness. Yeah, God is good always. We're gonna yeah, and I rebuke that entity and it's been cited. Definitely. Yeah, there it is. So the reluctancy has to do with, so it's reluctancy when it comes from the sphere of, I guess, fear. Oh my gosh. That's exactly because it's like, oh my gosh, I can't really explain it. But I was talking to someone today and they were like, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me? And it was like the energy of like me thinking like why didn't I tell them? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why didn't I, what was I doing? Like, the energy really is of basically we're defeating reluctancy, but the reluctancy comes from a sphere of like improbable, like when you're not so sure, when you're unsure, or when you don't know, or when you're like something that is like, that's the energy. Okay, so that's the curse we're breaking. um I'm gonna have to ask because Princess of Cups in reverse is coming out, which is like non-intuitive, someone who's, it's stupidity, it's reluctancy from a sphere of stupidity in a sense. But the Queen of Swords in reverse is really the energy that's stupid. The Princess of Cups in reverse is more so like, it's very unfamiliar. It's giving, but it's at the same time very like, I can't explain it. Let's look it up. So we got Prince. Yeah, this is the best that I can do about it. Princess of Cups. Yeah, in reverse may mean, because it's like, it's not being intuitive. It's not allowing yourself to be open. Yeah, Page of Cups. Yeah, creative blockages, suppressed feelings, immaturity, escapism. Yeah, emotional immaturity. I'm not afraid to say that I was immature back then. I was a child. You know what I mean? So, but at the same time, it's not the energy you can indulge in. It's something that you learn from. Escapism, blocked intuition, creative frustration, misused imagination, emotional. Yeah, rational aspect. There it is. Emotional manipulation. It's also the energy of being under emotional manipulation or being a part of somebody else's unrealistic expectations. This is literally what I was talking about. This is literally what I was talking about. Okay? Emotional withdrawal. That is literally what I was talking about. Oh my goodness, y'all. That's exactly what I was talking about. That was what I was crying about. That's the creative frustration. I was crying. And then it really got to me, isn't it? It's like something we're healing from as well. Okay? Oh, I guess this reading is going to be quick, you guys. Because, yeah, there's healing. Exactly. There's healing here. There's healing when it comes to that frequency because it's a projection. It's a huge projection. The projected experience has to do with, what would you call it? Yeah, unrealistic expectations. So it's literally, that's the sword fight, two swords. The energy that came out is the alignment, everything that is upright, everything that is backing us up at this time. So it's God and his children and the angels, the ancestors, everyone backing us up. This is ascension right now. We're ascending away from that energy. And that, it's like, oh my gosh, y'all, it's so dramatic right now. It's like the energy of like, when you defeat the final boss, like, and the whole castle that it built, the false castle that it built on top of like the farm, like on by the hillside that was destroying all the farmland, and all the farmland was dying, and it was like all that jazz, and like everyone was suffering from it. You know what I mean? It's finally crumbling. You've defeated, like, we've defeated the final boss, like it really is over, like type of situation. But it's real because the energy of the Princess of Cups is finally coming out in reverse. That's the energy that we've been fighting for the longest time. That energy has been coming out as everything but that. Like, this is like, I literally had to look it up because I literally wasn't recognizing it because I don't know. I didn't know what the Princess of Cups in reverse was. I only felt it. I only experienced it. And that's how you know in tarot. If you haven't experienced something, it's not going to come out in tarot. Okay? That's just the truth about it. And a lot of the times why tarot readers are so important, right? Why psychics and stuff like that is because we've experienced all of that. We've experienced all of that. So we know when the card comes out, we can tell you, we can give you from a personal standpoint. But people who haven't experienced that before always want to act like those false ass readers, they want to act like they've been through that experience when they haven't, and they're falsifying and doing all that jazz. And that's why I can come out and tell you, yeah, they're going to go through that and they're going to go through, because I've gone through it already. I've gone through it already. This is like the energy of like when you're a kid and your mom warns you about something, or your dad warns you about something, or your parent or teacher, or someone warns you about something and they say, listen, you better be careful with that and that and that, because you're going to go through this and this and this, and you're going to have to make that and that and that kind of decision. And if you don't make that decision, you're going to go through this and this and this. And you go, how would you know that? You know? And that's like, I know it because, what was it? I know because what is it? I struggled and I cried. I know because I almost fucking died, right? That's the energy. I did die, actually. And so that's the reality. And so, yeah, there's the energy, Queen of Wands upright with the Five of Cups. Yeah, and it's facing confrontation, right? And there it is. I knew it. So, yeah, clingy whore in reverse, y'all. The clingy whore is no more. Yeah, let's go. The clingy whore is no more. That's it. That's it. Ha. That's it. Ha. It's done. She dead. She dead. God wins. God wins. As prophesied. As prophesied. As prophesied. Didn't I say it was happening? As prophesied. Hey. Party, resurrection. Party, resurrection. Party, resurrection. Hey, let's go. Oh my goodness. We are resurrecting, you guys. Holy crap. This was hard. This was a hard one. See you in 1,000 years, bitch. Or whatever. That's yeah. I think it happens every 1,000 years. You know, it's like the end of the Bible. Amen. Literally, it's literally at the end of the Bible energy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's it. Holy crap, bro. Holy crap. Why didn't you just write it? Yeah. I mean, you couldn't. I mean, I guess. I mean, you could have. I mean, can I say or no? May I say it? I guess not. Not yet, right? I guess this is one for the books, y'all. Yeah, judgment. Look, resurrection, judgment. Yeah, Five of Cups. So that's the energy. Now the unconditional love is rising. We're rising. Yeah, Five of Cups is that energy. Yeah, stank hose, light worker wannabe with that gross wannabe seductor. Look at them. Now that's what it is. The ones that are being left behind are that's what it is. So the ones that are causing that reluctancy, all that energy, is the gross wannabe seductor who can't uphold that clingy whore's agenda anymore. And what'd you call it? And all their stank hoes, all the motherfuckers with them, with that gross wannabe seductor, are what'd you call it? Light worker wannabes. Does that help you? So a lot of those light worker wannabes are holding tarot cards, and some of those tarot cards, right? They also project the gross wannabe seductor energy at those cards. They project that energy at the tree of life energy. They should all just go and buy the gross wannabe seductor's motherfucking dirty ass dupe of a fucking tarot card, fucking dupe tree. That's God. God is about to fucking strike that tree. Let me tell you something. That's why they think it's cursed. Yeah, they think that is a fig tree, like it's the same thing as the one in the Bible that was just not producing any fruit anymore. You know what I mean? Wasn't that tree not producing fruit anymore, Jesus? But it had at a certain point, right? See, I'm pretty sure it had. Me, I'm sure it had. I'm sure it had, right? Yeah, alignment. I'm sure it had been producing fruit at a certain point. Had it? But then at some point, it was no longer producing fruit. Whereas that gross wannabe seductor thought that they were on their fig tree. They wanted to make some false ass fig tree. That's why it was coming up to me as AI. It was coming up to me as AI. I was like, what kind of fake ass tree is that? That's not the fig tree that you were talking about, Lord, right? Yeah, I'm seeing very clear. I'm seeing very clearly. I'm seeing very clearly. Yeah, exactly. I'm seeing very clearly. I know exactly what I'm saying here. So they're being seen. They're being seen as the devil. They're very like what you call it, toxic. Yeah, and they were fighting with presence, with like the presence of God. They were. I told this to someone too. I said this to someone. I said to them, you had an opportunity and a chance to actually be there, but you chose instead against the truth. So I said, the next time you want to come and fight me, I said, you're going to have to go and fight God before you come and fight my truth next time. And that's the reality of the situation, because we know who wins. Yeah, exactly. Period. The whole card is coming out all wishy-washy because this was never in the picture. Being a victim and losing was never in the picture. No. God wins, they lose existence. That's what they lose. They are non-existent. God wins and they are non-existent, period. Yeah. God wins and they are and they those individuals, they're non-existent anymore. They're done. It's over. Yeah. So the passage is now clear. We're making bank in this energy, and this is what I'm saying here. The bridge is crossed. Yep, that's it. This is look at them. They're highly materialistic. They're in their standstill. Remember when I told you they wanted to cause a standstill and push everybody back and act like they were ahead? That was what I was talking about now. Yeah. See, they wanted to act as if they were projecting some sort of like false mystery at my secrets, where my secrets, I don't really have secrets, but they all belong to God. Like if I hold any secrets, they are all God's secrets. And for one thing's for certain and two things for sure, you're definitely not gonna get that. You're definitely not gonna. It's like literally, you're not gonna get that. You're just not gonna get it. You're just not gonna get it. Like, yeah. So purpose is aligning. Purpose is now rising. There's purpose ascending. Purpose is ascending and it's without them. That's the reality. Purpose is ascending without them. They wanted to hold purpose back. Purpose meaning justice, truth, everything that has to do with like, just everything that has to do with like, accountability. That's what it is. They wanted to destroy accountability, the meaning behind and the purpose behind accountability. That's what it is. They wanted to destroy the meaning and purpose behind accountability. Yeah. With the sun there, yeah. That's it. It's over. Yep, it's over for them. Curses are being broken now. Curses are being broken now. All those that I love, that love me, that truly love me, are getting their curses broken. Whatever curse that people thought that they were, or individuals thought they were going to put on them, yeah, is over, sighted. They thought that they were going to control, contort, or cause illusions. Yeah, it's over. Rebirth the truth. That's it. It's over. I'm telling you. Whoever loves me, truly loves me, yeah, it's over. They're getting a tower after the, what'd you call it? The Ten of Swords. That's what I was talking about. See, this is what I was talking about. That's their energy. The devil, with all those burdens, trying to burden other people, trying to fight, right? In that disgratification, covetous energy, hellgate energy, right? And then there's the standstill that they were trying to cause. They were trying to cause that energy, block people. They were trying to project that. That Knight of Pentacles, they were trying to make it seem as if was somebody else when it's them. And they could never do that. It was like they could never do that. They could never do that. Yeah, exactly. They could never do that. They were trying to lie. Yeah, exactly. The cycle's complete. It's over. It's over. Yeah, the gifts and everything is returning to God, and God is blessing those who have assisted in this journey, in this on this assignment. Yeah, the assignment is over too. Yeah. Game over. It's game over. There's a whole new program coming through. Yeah, healing is here now. Yep, healing is here. Finally. Yep, and that's perfect right there. Yeah, they can't have it sighted. They've been sighted so many times. They've been sighted so many times. It's time to go. Yeah, that's it. That's it, y'all. See y'all next time. Sayonara. Bye-bye. Yeah, now, oh my gosh, by the way, divine masculine energy is being activated in all the men that God has chosen. So for the longest time, divine masculine energy hadn't been activated. Now it's activating. It's activating. It's active. Congratulations for passing your initiation, men. You are now men. See ya.